with the first thing I've live streamed in, what, it's gotta be like, okay, well, this is the first Pixel Mondays in about 4 weeks, so kinda missing the whole do everything weekly, but we are back doing Pixel Mondays. I have my coffee right here. It's 2 in the afternoon, well, it's almost 3 in the afternoon, but we should be able to get with dex filling. So, I actually have made basically, I've made basically no progress since we were last together. I think I probably logged off, like, in an emergency, and then I had to rush logging off. But yeah, got a bunch of things on the off-camera training team that I need to train. And yeah, let me just I guess we're going back into the flow. Hello, Dr. Quantum. It's been a while, hasn't it? Just a regular Zubat. Wait, do we... Actually, I should have checked. Do we have Zubat? I should know things like these off the... yeah, we got a Zubat and we got a Golbat with a Strike Palette. Although, we are going to need a Crobat at some point. Yeah, Crobat would be pretty good. Oh! Easy XP. And of course, Earthworm takes no damage from that because Earth Eater, or whatever it's called, Dirt Consumer. And something is evolving. Probably Sandshrew. Breaking Swipe everything. There we go. And okay, Sandshrew is going to start evolving. I think it would make sense for us to go back home and, like, deposit a bunch of stuff in chests or something. Also, what is that? Is that a Sceptile? Hold on. I need to see whatever the hell that thing is. Oh no, it's a Strike Palette Gardevoir, I think. Let me just check real quick. Do we have a Gardevoir? It's a Gen 3 Pokemon, right? Oh, we actually don't. Okay. That is pretty convenient. We'll throw a Quick Ball, hope the Quick Ball works. And we definitely have a Gallade, but I'm not sure if we have a Gallade that is... What was I gonna say? I'm not sure if we have a Gallade that was, that isn't a team member, you know? Because we kinda need Hunter. Oh, and Drizzile is evolving into that one sniper Pokemon. Actually, is its hidden ability sniper? I'm not sure. I mean, it functions as a sniper. Oh, well, snipe shot. Okay, well, we're just going to go put Inteleon. Well, let's put Gardevoir here. Inteleon is a Gen... Okay, well, first off, Gen 1. Sandslash is 28, so, there we go. And then we need Nidoran female, Nidorina, Nido queen. Actually, do I have any of those? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Anyways, Inteleon here. Trapinch. here. And we are kind of on the lookout for a Charmander and anything in the Squirtle line. I forgot to take the thing I was meant to put in the last one. Okay. Inteleon. All the way to Gen 8. Okay. 818. So 819. Ah, bingo. And then, yeah, that makes sense. Let's go back here. We have a bunch of things we can actually use for leveling. Yes, Caleb, we stream in. It's been a while, but I am. Oh, hold on, King. Let me get in VC. Caleb, I'm in general. Oh wait, he's not in VC. Okay, whoops. Oh shit, he's out. Oh, thank you so much, King. No, Elfie, no, Caleb, let me buy. You've already bought it for Elfie. Let me buy Enshrouded for myself, okay? My dumbass will. I will. No, you're treating me too good. Oh. I'm not sure if I need a second Gabite or if I need a second Garchomp. Oh, apparently ride Gabite. Easy enough to check. Ah, yeah, I do need a second Garchomp. Okay. Shit, wrong Pokemon. No way. No way, King. Oh, Caleb, I owe you so many good games. I need to get you back. Caleb, I will accept gift. And I swear to God, I will pay you back with like, you don't even know. I know, I've seen it, it was on my wish list. NSH. Just enough space. Do I also need to install dedicated server? Yep. Okay. Oh god. I only got like 5 gigabytes. Gigabytes. Oh, yes. Yes, when you're home, it's time to enshroud. And in the meantime, I gotta fucking free up some. You know what? Actually, no. I'm getting rid of a game that I really kind of regret installing and buying. I'm getting rid of Sword Art Online Alicization. Hold on. Alice. Oh, he in camp. Damn it. Manage. Uninstall. Uninstall. And that should free up about 80 gigabytes. I installed Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris. Which is dumb, because first of all, how bad was it? Wasn't that bad, except for the fact that it took about 40 minutes from when I started the game to when I could actually throw hands with monsters. It was taking you through the entire story of, okay, it's 88.69 gigs, but it was taking me through the entire story of SAO, like, just the entirety of SAO. And it was a tribulation. It was taking me from the start of SAO, like, Alicization, to, I guess, the Underworld arc. The anime was inside the game, yes. Okay, it wasn't bad, but it was time sink. I wanted to get straight into, like, you know how Sword Art Online, they just, like, first episode, they just throw you into the action. It's like, they like, explain the setting, and then boom, they're off. I thought, hey, you know what, I like I like RPGs. Maybe I'll like this, but it was a grind. It was a grind to get there. Yeah. So I dropped that. Oh, I have unfortunately had it for, like, multiple years. I think the game came out in 2017, and I saw it on sale, and it was like, it went down from like $80-something to, like, I don't know, to, like, probably 15. And then upon seeing that, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah. This $80 game and all of its DLC for $15, without realizing there was probably a reason why it was retailing for about $15. So yeah, terrible with money. 851. Think this makes sense? Yeah. Yeah, I know. But I thought it would be... I thought the satisfaction it would give me would be worth, like, a AAA game. But it wasn't worth a AAA game. It was at the very best like a... Well, okay, no, the graphics are good. The graphics are actually fucking amazing, and this is something I've noticed with, like... Sword Art Online games, they're ahead of their time graphics-wise. But this one, like, the gameplay loop was a bit, It was a bit, you know? A little bit of, Then again, I don't really have much reason to be complaining about unengaging gameplay loops, because I like JRPGs. I like JRPGs, I like RPGs. I played Albion, I will be playing the Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm an MMO fiend. There's no should get Claire Obscura or Claire Obscura. Not these people again. I've been told it's like Dark Souls, but well, I've been told it's a Souls-like. Is it it's like a turn-based Souls-like, right? Or am I tripping? Ah, shit. Okay. I may FW it. This is the Expedition 33, right? Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Ah. Okay, okay. You have given me a lot to think about. Yeah. I know it do be looking fire. It looks so good. That and the next time Space Marine is on sale, I'm jumping on Space Marine. I can't decide between Space Marine and Helldivers, but they both look so they both look you know, you feel me? Oh my god, how does Space Marine PvP work? There's like I'm guessing you're both like Traitor Marines and Loyalist Marines. Yeah. Sounds like yeah, you could like pick your like Marine insignias and everything. Although I will say, there have been times when I am an absolute fiend for. Well, yeah, I am also a bit of a fiend for like creature collectors. I don't know why. I just love playing stupid little creature collector games. They're so, I don't know, they're cute, they're quaint. Sam thinks I would really like bug snacks. But I might be a little hard pressed to get over the premise of them being bugs that you can eat. So hence bug snacks. Collecting. Hey yo, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I've spent a bunch of time on Mumcraft, like turning we blocked off an entire village, colonialism style, and I've just been going there to feed them. So they're reproducing, and I've been fucking trying to farm up a large number of villagers. Kind of getting to the point where I should put a wall around the village, in the interest of their safety, of course. Oh no, camps is such a terrible thing to call them. No, I prefer internment facilities, you know? Yeah, I don't doubt it. And then when Lewis comes over, which he will inevitably do, when he's no longer super busy with the wedding prep, like we can he's gonna fucking love Space Marine. I don't know if I've told you this, but Lewis is like a Space Marine mega fan. Oh, sorry, he's a 40k mega fan. I am like a moderate fan. Lewis is like crazy into Space Marines. More than me. I know like so much of the lore. It's concerning, frankly. But Lewis is like Lewis is probably like the go-to lore guy. If I don't know something about Space Marine lore, I'd just be like, Lewis, who was Jagatai Khan's second? And he'll be like, oh, Jagatai Khan's second in command was fucking, I don't know, Temujin Khan. And then I'll be like, ah, thanks. Oh, I can always count on you. Like, for real, for real. He's like my friend's wiki. Of course, there are lots of other intellectual properties where I am the go-to wiki. Like if someone asks me a question about One Piece, I can probably answer it. Like, how long does he have minis? He does not, but he has multiple Space Marine action figures with like those changeable, like you can remove like the chain axe and then you can replace them with a gun. Sorry, with a bolter. He's pretty big into it. Honestly, if the minis weren't so prohibitively expensive, I think it'd be fun to have like a... Like for the gang to do 40k. It was expensive, wasn't it? It was like a turbo expensive hobby. So let me just move the chat box to somewhere that it... Yeah, we got physical, we got in-person D&D. Or... Well, okay, no. Skep's new house in Clementi... It's gonna be a while before it's ready, right? It's gonna be quite a while before it's ready to see action. We can do mine, but the problem is that Elfie has to travel from fucking Jurong. Sam has to travel from Haw Villa. And until recently, Skep had to travel from Clementi. Now he only needs to travel from... Punggol. Oh, we could book a library room in Central. We could... Okay, where's a very central location? I'm guessing like City Center, City Hall, Outram, maybe. What is... you know what, we need to... What is the mathematical center of the places, of all of the places where we live? That's a good question to ask ourselves. You know what? If I was a GP tard, I would ask, hey, Chat GPT, I have 5 friends that live in these parts of Singapore. Where should we meet to play D&D? And then, of course, because it's fucking Chat GPT, he'll be like, you should, according to maps, the best place for you to meet is Pulau Tekong. All of you can catch the free ferry at Changi Ferry Terminal and meet on the island. And then, because you don't want the AI overlords to be angry at you and start killing you when they start taking over the nuclear missile silos, you have to sit there like a little bitch and be like, thank you, GPT. You gotta thank him like you just took a shit in your hands and you're thankful for it. I don't know what's gonna start the next World War. But, like, I'm 50% sure GPT is gonna have something to do with it. It's the Dokes meme. I am at least a little bit sure. No, okay, yeah, I'm positive. I'm positive. The next World War is gonna be an AI. AI is gonna do the next World War. The next major world conflict. If you think about it, we're already using drones in the current world conflict, which is Ukraine. Yeah, we already have drones guiding our tanks, which is fun. And the countermeasure that they do that they use like to make tanks, I guess, safe from those anti-tank drones, is that they just fucking cover them in barbed wire. They just cover the tanks in like concertina wire. So that when the drone tries to, like, you know, nosedive into a tank, it gets snagged on the barbed wire, and the center of the explosion of, like, the plastic explosive charge is, like, 2 or 3 meters away from the actual tank itself. So it just bangs up the tank. It doesn't, like, blow a hole in the side. Which I think is pretty clever. I don't know if that is gonna be able to beat, like a... Shit, what's the weapon the Americans use? It's not the Matador. I know that we use the Matador in Singapore as an anti-tank weapon. What's the, It's not the N-Law either. It's this thing that the Americans use. A javelin. No, is it a javelin? I'm not sure. It's the one that costs like $240,000 for a single unit. It's basically like a shoulder-mounted man-portable bazooka. It fires the rocket up, and then the rocket knows where it is, it knows where the tank is, and it can, like, autocorrect in the air. Non-citizen... I mean, I guess? Well, okay. Enjoy the rest of your day out. I look forward to enshrouding with you. Yes, see you later, King. Ooh, big. So Blitzel evolves into Zeb Striker. We put that in the... Put that thing in the box. That is a big fucking horse. Holy shit. Holy shit, that horse is fucking huge. Hold on. I gotta see this. I gotta see this shit up close and personal. Where's that horse? Oh my god. Oh my... Oh my god, that is a big fucking horse, and he doesn't have animated legs. I feel like 1.12 Pixelmon was so much more soulful. Like, it's hard to explain like the concept of soul, but you spell it S-O-V-L, like you're chronically online. But holy shit. This is... Okay, the model is amazing. The model is genuinely outstanding. But holy cow. Holy cow, I was expecting the legs to move. Ding ding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in a row. That's pretty good. What else needs to be leveled up? Not too many things, actually. There's a few that require us to walk a very long distance, but not prohibitively long, you know? Quests are we still doing? Well, we could do typographer ground. Let me go get my things, and then we'll go find some ground types to fight. Oh, actually, there are a few Pokemon that I'm currently missing. We need a Charmeleon, so I could go to like the Ultra Mesa. Could go to like this biome. It should be like there, right? They're usually there. And not even like just Charmanders. You can find them. You can find like Charmeleons in like 3-star raid dens. Oh, Hawlucha, who is getting a Mega soon, which is pretty cool. Oh, we have a Hawlucha, don't we? Imagine I discover that we don't have a Hawlucha. I turn around. He isn't... The Hawlucha's not there. No, we got Hawlucha. Okay. Let me just go very quickly to the Gen 8 birds. And yeah, we have a Rookidee, we have a Corviknight. I don't think we have a Corvisquire. Nothing we don't have, I think. Yeah, methinks we own everything here. Methinks. Headass. Methinks. Methinks me need some bitches in me rotation. Okay. Electric, main electric, there we go. Gen 3. Go. And I might as well just stay here, because Vibrava is one level away from becoming... What I forgot what Vibrava evolves into. You know what, fuck it, Bounce Sweet, why not? Was Bounce Sweet on it. Crazy style. Oh, hey. I see a chest. Nope, no Evo items in it. Hello, evil, fucked up Porygon. I guess I'm just hunting out these raid dens. Do I have a Durant? I feel like I... See, this is what happens when you take a 4-week break. You don't remember what Pokemon you have and what Pokemon you don't. Being said, I do have a Durant. Although... I'm not sure where my Heatmore is. We had a Heatmore. At least the game thought we had a Heatmore. I don't see it. Weird. It is hell. Cherubi, you are... Oh, Bounce Sweet, you are 761. Okay, Cherubi is 420. Tell you what, we'll worry about sorting everything out later. Another Hawlucha, yep. Oh, Corvisquire. There you are. Hey, buddy. There we go. Can we crit capture this thing, please? There we go. Easy work. I know that eventually I'm gonna have to catch more Beldums, but ooh, wait a second, hold on. Fastballs, linking cable, always great to have. XP candies, take them or leave them. Fastball, you know what? I will take a fastball. Oh, and Bounce Sweet evolves into the middle one, Tsarina. I think Tsaritsa may be the lady from Genshin Impact, but I know a lot more about Genshin Impact. Oh, Steenie the Cloud Watcher. Why does she get a title? Huh. I don't know how you gain a title as a cloud watching Pokemon, but shit, okay. Cool. Then Steenie is gonna learn, I think she needs to know like high jump kick or something. Like a no, it might be Stomp. She might need to learn Stomp to become Tsarina, I think. Okay, Steenie, back in the ball. You too. Maybe if I don't know, maybe if I did more of the raid dens, more dens would start filling up. I think. Fuck it, we can just start wiping them out. Man, we are running out of storage space. Oh. Actually, now that I think about it, it may be time to go back home. Just as soon as I get that shiny or boss Durant, which is it? Oh, it's just a green boss, okay. Why does Garganackle sound like Mr. Krabs? Sounds like it's going Garganackle. Gar. Actually, no, it sounds more like Dorian Broggy than it does sound like, well, Okay, you can kind of make an argument that Clancy Brown kind of sounds like Dorian Broggy. Dorian Broggy's Japanese VAs. I'm not sure. Funnily enough, I don't watch dubbed One Piece. I read the comics, I read the manga. I only go watch like the highlights, and usually the highlights are Japanese, so. Oh yeah, usually the highlights, the people who upload the highlights onto YouTube use the subbed version. Hey. That's my candy. Life Orb. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. Wait, fuck, I just realized that Lavasta's closer to being able to... God. My god, bro. Wait, are you closer to being able to evolve? You're level 40... Okay. What level is my Lavesta? It's 46 as well, okay. I think it's time we go back, unload some stuff, and then Oh, and we're right back home. Okay, that's nice. Just everything off. I'm not even gonna worry about sorting my inventory at the moment. I'm gonna worry about getting this shit cleaned out. How did I... how is that a viable spot to place it? I'm just... whatevs. Whatevs. Everything out. And fuck it. One of these days, this chest is overdue for like a deep clean and sorting session. But that day is not today. So, let's see what we have in the to trade box. Okay, first off, Corvisquire, you go be with the rest of your family members in here, and then boom, 6 of a kind. Oh, what? I've just realized something. I'm gonna take Inteleon. Here. Then, what I can do is I can come over here. I can put you in the daycare. I can put you in the daycare. Hit confirm. And oh my god, it needs a lot of shit. 3 scutes. Where the fuck am I? I'm gonna need to hunt down a bunch of turtle Pokemon and beat their asses. How many Caracostas am I gonna... how many Squirtles am I gonna have to kill to get 3 scutes? And then I'm guessing you just feed them to the thing one by one? Ooh, water bucket. Oh my god. And then that will give you an egg. Fresh water. Oh my god. Do I need a vending machine? Hmm. Hmm. So many things. Oh, right, I haven't even drained this out yet. Get rid of everything in here. Upside, we got some fresh water. That's cool, I guess. And I haven't cleaned out this inventory since I was hunting for Mew. I almost said hunting for Meowth. What? Can you imagine, though? Imagine if it took me like 15 streams, or 15 weeks of streaming to get a Meowth. Okay. 3 drinks. Iron, glass panes, redstone. It is redstone, right? Yeah, redstone. Redstone and a dye. Soda pop. I'm wondering if they all need to be the same kind of drink, is my question. I do not see glass panes. I see the things I can use to make glass panes, which are that. I don't... oh, wait, never mind. I see glass. Okay. Panes. Mixed up any kind of dye and 3 types of drink. What color are we feeling? Oh, hey, and I got more scutes. What color is the nearest to... ooh. You, little buddy, I don't think I have. I mean, I think I have you, I'm just not sure if I have your entire evolutionary line. Your family tree, if you will. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Um. Hey, you know, white dye works. We'll just make a white vending machine. Okay. Corners. Go. Bam. 3. Here. Here. And there we go. White vending machine. Now I put this down here. I don't have money. Fix that pretty quickly. Money penny, you come with me. And we're just gonna KO like 3 or 4 things. So, stuff you drowsy. You get paydayed. Get a band. You coughing. You get paydayed. You get $1,000. And since we're not like on a shopping spree to get like 500 quick balls, I think this is okay. I think 3 bands should be three bands should be enough. 5 freshwater. Okay, how much is a freshwater? Oh. Damn, it's kind of annoying that you need to buy it like that, but 10 leather. Okay. Kind of weird. Weird request. Are you making the Pokemon's skin? Like, are you like I'm not really sure what kind of biological process is going on in there, and I'm kind of in light of that, I'm not sure if I want to know. You make leather. It's rabbit hide, right? There's no like I've played Hexit so much when I was a kid. I played so much. Oh god, I miss Hexit. I played so much Hexit in Minecraft. Well, I've played so much of the Minecraft Hexit mod pack that part of me still like intuitively feels that I should be able to throw rotten flesh into a smelter and then smelt the rotten flesh to make leather. The other one is the Tinker's Construct, I believe. There was a Tinker's Construct add-on that was popular in like 1.15, I believe, where if you took leather and you just put it in a item frame, or if you put like rotten flesh into an item frame, it would become jerky, and if you put something else in with it, it would produce... I don't really remember, but it was... No, sorry, I may be thinking of the backpack mod from Hexit, which is where if you put a bunch of... Basically, you could just take 2 pieces of leather and 6 pieces of string, or 7 pieces of string, craft them together, and you get, like, enhanced leather, and that was something you could make really big backpacks out of. God, I miss old Hexit. I remember Hexit fondly. So much fun when I was a kid. He had like 10 leather, right? Which is insane. And then I'm gonna need to farm all these things like multiple times to get a second Sobble egg. Do you drop leather? I feel like you have skin, right? I feel like anything that has skin should drop leather. Well, then bugs should maybe drop like chitin or something. Chitin? 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 I heard someone call it chitin. I've heard people say chitinous, but saying chitin is a little bit weird to me. I hear it and I think you've got to be chitting me. You have fun here at Hollow Heart YT. Fido is a dog, right? Dogs have skin. Although I'd be pretty like fucked if I looked at a dog and I was like, yeah, that is an animal that I can skin. That's an animal I can skin to get like an outfit. Well, then again, our ancestors did like roam around wearing wolf pelts. Yeah, not that weird. But yeah, most mammals have skin, I think. Fido, do you have skin? Nope, it's apparently a life form made entirely out of sugar. Snubble, you probably have skin, right? A morbid fucking question to go around asking. Do you have skin? Well, okay, you could make it even weirder. Does your skin feel too tight? Are you happy with your skin? Like to wear new skin? Oh, and Vibrava is evolving into Flygon. I wonder if Dubwool drops skin. I know that Zigzagoon probably drops skin. Probably. Oh my god, that is the tiniest little Flygon I have ever fucking seen. My god. Comes up to like my ear. And that's with the weird horn flange thing on the side of its head. There is something huge in the forest. Where's my team? Okay. I feel like I had one additional team member, but... My Toxapex. There we go. Oh, it's Venusaur. Okay, well then I probably didn't need Toxapex. But I can get Venusaur right, or potentially some sort of really good mega item. Damn! The fact that Nox survived that is insane. This is really just me playing the stall game, reflexively. Right, okay, we've already beaten a boss Venusaur, so that tracks. Back to hunting things that have skin, I guess. Horrifying sentence. Absolutely horrifying sentence to come out my mouth, but... Back on the hunt for things that have skin. Actually, wait, yeah, why don't I just use my good team? I mean, it's... Well, Meowth does have Payday. At the very least, I should switch out Meowth. Skep is level 100, so... I'm gonna have to worry about him losing out on XP. No skin, but useful ingredients. Have skin, rat. Gross. You have skin. You have skin for sure. Bug, it probably doesn't have skin. You are an Audino, and you probably have skin. Plus, I already have an Audino, I think. Why did it just turn my ability into simple? Oh, no skin. Do you have skin? Oh. Skin. Wait, are you the evolved form of Oh no, you're just regular Cherim, but I don't know if I have you. Should probably have checked before I threw the quick ball, but I have a Cherubi. Oh, I have two Cherubis, and I just need to turn one into a Cherim, I think. Cherim. What, I bet Stuffle has skin. Atta girl. No skin, just honeycomb. P-Dove. I don't have either of your evolved forms, I believe. So... Quick ball. If this thing keeps spamming Endure, I can keep earning money. Damn it. Wish there was like a shop or something in-game where you could buy like Pokemon resources, like skin, buy like leather, you could buy other stuff, buy trading Pokemoney. Feel like that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna have God ferry me back. Did God just eat my apple? That's inconvenient. I genuinely did not know you could feed him like that. Yeah, it ate my apple. What the hell? So not cool. Yeah, I know they got Pokerus. Skin. More skin. More skin. Wow. This is from where I was... All these slabs are from where I was spawn-proofing the Mew area. That's pretty cute. I'm waiting for the day I get the Articuno questline. Okay. Leather... Hay bales. I don't think I have ever in my Pixelmon career considered, like, getting a sufficient number of hay bales. Am I gonna have to start planting? Am I gonna have to start, like, a crop farm? Shit, I might. Well... How did a Tandemouse... Unless they changed... Oh, well, now I find things that drop leather. Unless they change something in the game, I don't think Tandemouse spawns here, does it? Good. 2 sapphires. Bone meal. Seeds. More seeds. Actually, come to think of it, I don't need to be doing all of that. I could just go to the botany pots that we have set up at our house. And I could use those. Well, I could successfully get into my house first. That would help. The carrots. In there. Got bone meal. Now, how many bones are in this house? Not enough. Okay. Well, now I don't know what to do. Maybe I just go hunt things that drop bones? Specifically? Also, curious question. What percentage completion are we at? Oh, we're at 55% completion. Okay. That's good to know. I'm going to go to... here. I'm going to go take Arena out of Stone Me. Her out. Where's the... Nidorina, Nidoqueen. Got it. Gonna evolve her. Yep. Nidorina's evolving. Damn, that's it. That bitch big. Wow. Nidoqueen is fucking huge. Okay. And Nidoqueen should be number 31. Yep. Really cool green Nidoking. That's pretty cool. Huh. We're like 2 away. I just need a Growlithe, an Arcanine, a Venomoth, and I'm not sure what fits in between these two. Yeah, we're getting there, honestly. I apparently don't own an Arbok, which is really weird. Swan whatever. People make mistakes. Now I could just fly over to a nearby village and steal all of their whatchamacallit, their hay bales, but I think we don't actually need... I think I may have enough bones just on my person, or in my personal storage rather. A lot of things actually drop bones when you kill them. Both in the overworld and... oh my god, there were so many... there was a Thunderstone hoe, I could have been using that. Oh well. Oh, those are all Pokemon items. I don't remember how many hay bales it was they needed, but I'm just gonna go overkill. Because I can always make one of these and hook it up to a bone meal generator of some sort. Plus, I can go back to the Mew biome and just take all the botany pots from there, so... I miss the old. I like the new botany pots mod. This is so much less convenient than the 1.20 pot. The 1.20 pot, it's like if I had to choose between making a create tree farm and this, and like this current version, I'd probably pick the tree farm. But the new pot is so much easier. Hello, Devinverse. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. I'm just getting a shitload of wheat because apparently you use that in breeding PixelMon. I don't know. Even those that aren't, I don't know if that's enough. Even those that aren't like the field egg group, which is so strange to me. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't think we'll encounter a wild Alakazam. So let me just get one more thing checked off. Then we can have a yeah, I think we'll just have like another evolution line that I never need to worry about ever again. Hey, there we go. Okay. Now there we go. And that's 3. Oh yeah, a shitload of them. That's 1, 2, and I think that's all of the major trade evos in Gen 1 taken care of. Aside from Porygon, which... Actually, does Porygon... Yeah, I think Porygon has an evolution, but it's one of those... It's another trade evo. Remember if it's I think it's a dubious disc. Ah, but I think I've seen Porygon's evolution somewhere, like looking at... Wait, hold on. Yeah, Okay, yeah, so we don't have the evolved form of Porygon, which is unfortunate. But what I can do, I can put a dubious disc on this one, and then evolve him, just so that's one less thing I need to worry about. No? Am I... Was it an upgrade? Might have been an upgrade. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we only have one link cable left, which is depressing. And I think we're gonna save that for... I don't know. God knows, but there are ways to get a lot of the other trade evos. Okay, so you, Porygon 2, are number 233. Okay, yeah, so it's not in Gen 1. 9, 32, 233. Well, is Petalil a trade evo? I don't remember. But if they're all here, it might be the case. Yes. Bingo, you got it in 1. Ah, but the challenge is it's single player. So, you know, extra layer of difficulty because every trade evo requires a link cable, and I believe, yeah, I can't rely on anyone else's help. So extra. Ooh, hello. Oh, holy shit! Holy shit! Would I like to enter the plane of water? I don't know. Hold on, let me get Garchomp, and you know what? Let me switch out Money Penny real quick. And just in case there's nowhere for me to heal, yeah, fuck it, let's go to the Drown Dimension. Let's see what happens there. I don't know if Arceus can bring us home, but fuck it, let's go. Dog, where the fuck are we? Quillfish, Luminion. Jesus, we're down low. Brown Crimson, okay. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, time out. If I swim too high in the drown dimension, I'm freed? Wait, there's no way. Was that... Am I no longer able to... Damn it, I fucked up. Should have taken advantage of the fact that I wasn't drowning. Time limit when you're underwater and in ultra space. Oh! Okay, so they put me out super low in the world, and then I didn't swim up fast enough. Okay, got it. So I wouldn't drown, but they did TP me back to the overworld. And none of my Pokemon is a swimmer. Or none of the Pokemon I can ride are swimmers, so... Boo-hoo. Huh. Well, that is a pain in the ass. I am wondering... If one person in the village was a drowned teleporter, will they like continue? Like, will they in, I don't know, a few hours, will they be able to teleport me back? I'm so confused. And it doesn't help that the wiki hasn't been updated since like 1.12. There are well, there's the list that's been updated, but there are things that are in the game that were not present in the 1.12 version, which I have many hours on. So weird. They can't teleport you back, but it takes one Minecraft day. Okay. And I'm assuming it's not just like a full day-night cycle, it's like literally 20 minutes. Okay. That's fair. That's entirely fair. But then the question is, should I... You know what? Yeah, let's trap her inside a box. From now on, she's my human teleporter. Where you at? You were the woman, right? Or you are the woman? Oh, right, you can't push them in this... Damn it. Okay. Zelda, are you the teleporter? I don't know. I don't know if you're the one, Zelda. What about you, Team Plasma Grunt? Well, fuck it, it's one of them. I'll just walk around in like a day's time and see what happens. And if it keeps changing, like if every time you use one person, they're no longer the teleporter, fuck it, we'll figure something else out. Hay bales, white wool. Okay. Man, all this to save me the effort of hunting down another Sobble. How many did he want again? 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Go away, cawfish. I'm busy. Oh my god, 3 hours? God have mercy. Why'd they make breeding so difficult compared to the 1.12 version? This is insane. And we don't have an Arbok, so I'm just gonna catch an Ekans and put it in the off-camera training box. Oh, critical capture. That's nice. What isn't nice is having to wait 3 hours for my fucking daycare to proc. And I only have the 2 Dittos, so... You know. guess what I can do for now. This bet in Ultra Space is the brain repels, so you don't go into a Pokemon battle where it forces you and listen lots of Pokemon. Repel. Okay. Repel, Super Repel, Max Repel. Okay, okay. It's any low-level Pokemon from jumping out for you a while. It lasts longer than a Super Repel. Low-level wild Pokemon. Low-level wild Pokemon. I'm guessing you meant to type to bring repels. Cause that I don't think there's a brain repel. Oh, okay. Box 1 is going to take 3 hours. I'm guessing that's 3 hours of real lifetime. So let me find something else that warrants breeding. Like what's something I have that I'd put Charizard in there, and then I could get a little baby Charmander, which I would turn into a Charmeleon. That might be handy. Yeah, okay, okay. I don't know why they made breeding that way. It's fucking absurd is what it is. Well, I have the full Trico and Blaziken line. I don't have a single Mudkip. Got it. I'll bring hella repels. Oh. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I do got an idea. This is going to save me the effort of catching a couple of Pokemon that have the same catch rate as most legendaries. So, you know what? If anything deserves to be bred it's these two fuckers. Okay, Matang, Ditto, get in the ball. Box 2, Box 2, boom. Fuck, that's a lot of... Oh no, the consequences of my actions. Well, well, well. We wanted 3, right? I think it was 3. I am 1 iron short. Wait a sec. Question. No, it's a stupid question. Never mind. I was gonna say they aren't technically classified as legendaries, and I know that there are some mythicals they can breed, like Fione to make Manaphy, or Manaphy to make Fione. I was gonna say, can you breed Ultra Beasts? But then I stopped and I was like, nah, you can't. There's no way. No fucking way they'd put that in the game. At least I think there's no way they'd put that in the game. I'm not sure. And with 2 Mews, we can get a lot of breeding done. Iron bars, okay. Man, I'm just gonna have to stock up a bunch of boxes full of, like, breeding materials. Like, things that Pokemon do use to breed. Silver blocks, okay. It was so much easier back in old Pixelmon. Then again, they probably did this to prevent you from making, like, a shitload of incredibly overpowered teams of monsters. Oh! Oh shit! That would have been so helpful for me to know when I was hunting down like a shitload of Cosmogs. But I have all the Cosmogs I need, and I also have a Lunala and a Solgaleo, so... Whoops. Oh, actually, let me just take these silver blocks. In case they want aluminium, we'll take that, and... take platinum as well, fuck it. Blocks. Fuck, it needs leather. Leather, hay bales, and white wool. Okay. Fuck it, we're going to find things we can kill. Leather, I feel like the plains have a lot of leather on them, but you know what? We may actually have enough leather inside the house. I wish there were like actual cows that I could start a leather farm with. That'd be pretty convenient. Did I did I use up all of the leather we had? I hope I didn't use up all the leather we had. Oh. Yeah, I actually haven't played the most recent update, so I've not played the 1.20 update, so I would be completely out of the loop. Hay bales. It is the rest of our leather. Where, oh where? Oh, yes, okay. So, 10 leather, 3 hay bales, 3 white wool, and it's taking 3 hours, okay. So I'm making use of the 2 dittos that I have. Which is, I guess just fucking dainty. Ah. Well, thank you, Devin. I'm glad to have someone else. I'm glad to add someone's knowledge to what little I know. I've played a lot when it was like 1.12, but holy cow, they've... sorry, Avesta, this is a single player world. See, when I press tab, nothing happens. But yeah, what a... I can check on the breeding progress, that's nice, I guess. Okay, so now 1 Minecraft day has passed. Am I able to go back to the drown dimension? Although, will she let me go back to the drown dimension? Hello? Zelda, why don't you like mudkips? I think they're fine. What does Zelda have against mudkips? She racist? Yeah, I'm... Ooh, fuck, good question. I may get some hate for this, but I'm an Alola fanboy. I before I played like before I actually got a DS and played the games, and sorry, before I got a DS and played the newer games, I was gonna say Gen 3 is amazing. Gen 3 is amazing. Gen 5 as a reboot felt like so refreshing, but I'm a 7 fanboy. I loved Alola. And the Ultra Beasts were cool as hell. I can't deny that the Ultra Beasts have like some of the most raw designs ever. CRC, is your middle name Lanikala? How many Z-move crystals do I have? Good question. Let me check very quickly. Sorry, I'm just buying all the quick balls, all the quick balls I can. Oh. Z move crystals. Okay. Yeah, we actually have. I think I have. Oh, the more you know. I think I have multiples of most of the Z moves, but I've never used them. Mainly because like I think when it comes to battling like bosses and stuff, whenever I need to bring out like the heavy hitters, Mega Stones have always slightly outperformed. I can sell the. Oh my god, I can. Huh. CSC, are you by any chance a Pacific Islander? Is Wait, hold on. I swear to god I've tried to sell them before, but it hasn't. Yeah, unfortunately you can't sell the Z move crystals in the newer in newer versions of PixelMon. I'm afraid. Which, I mean, it would be nice if I could. Yeah, this is the 1.16 update. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I love Alola. It's so refreshing, you know? It was like a, well, okay. It was... I like the storyline. I like the Rainbow Rocket storyline, even though a lot of people don't. It does answer my question. And I like the theme of like invasive life forms. Like you have a bunch of Pokemon in Alola that are just invasive life forms to like the Pacific Islands and New Zealand. You've got like weasels, which are not indigenous. You have Meowth, which is a cat, which is not indigenous to the islands. You've got and then you have the Ultra Beasts, which are like, you know, the most invasive of invasive species. Well, okay, I was gonna say like you've got the Ultra Beasts, but at this point I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 Ultra Beasts. Not really a full repertoire, but you know we got Ultra Beasts, which are invasive life forms, and it's really cool to me. They brought back that trend of they brought back a trend that has been followed with Gen 8 and Gen 9, where you can. Do I do competitive? No, I actually basically never do competitive. I when I do creature collectors, I do like just get them all. That's my ethos. But yeah, I have I love Gen 7. I know a lot of people hate on and it started that trend where you can do specific things in the games to get previous version starters, which is super cool. I think Gen 8 with you know hashtag Dexit kind of stopped a little bit of that, but Gen 9 brought it back with Gen 9 brought it back with the DLC, the Kitakami slash Blueberry DLC, where you can Kitakami and the Blueberry DLC, where you can get every starter in the games, and I just use that to fill up my roster in Pokemon Home. Which, fun fact, I'm doing a Living Dex challenge on my Pokemon Home. It's been a real pain in the ass, and I've caught a few lucky breaks. For example, just playing a shitload of Pokemon Go. Let me get my hands on a shiny Zamazenta, which is probably like the peak. It's probably like the thing I take the most pride in my collection. Huh. Yeah, Quagsire's super cool. Lugia, I think I have the bell required to get Lugia actually. But let me just sorry, I gotta run around a little bit to get Applin and Bramblin close to well, I think I need to get them like 1,000 steps, right? Is what it says. Okay, both boxes are waiting for a little while. Now I could set up some sort of like AFK. Oh shit. What's the feature of Stormfront? Is it the same as the weather hazards plus like? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I will hydrate. Only problem is I don't have. Well, hold on. Actually, yeah, empty water bottle. That's a chargeable offense in the Singapore Armed Forces. Let me grab a Cat of coffee off my bed. I know, I'm terrible. I'm being terrible to my kidneys. But that's Summons rain plus flying and water moves have a oh my god. That is crazy OP. I thought you were gonna say that the 30% to confuse is monstrous. I was gonna assume that its function was like a version of the Koraidon and Miraidon's ability, where it changes the weather when it comes into battle, or it changes the terrain / weather when it comes into battle, and it gets a buff from it. But damn, Stormfront is a crazy OP ability. Well, I mean, it's an ability that goes on legendary Pokemon, so that makes sense. But damn, that is insane. Are there any, like, multi-hit water / flying moves? Like, is there a water-type Bullet Seed? Or is there, like, a... I know there's, like... I think there's a flying-type move that hits multiple times. But if you could do that... Oh... Oh my god, you could make a... Okay, hear me out. Right? You do doubles. You have Kyogre come in, or you have Kyogre or Lugia come in with Stormfront. It procs the ability, and then you have something that has Serene Grace. I don't know if anything with Serene Grace learns Bubble Beam. I don't know if you can teach a Togetic like Bubble Beam dual Wing Beat. Wait, Air Cutter hits multiple. Okay, damn, I didn't know that. But yeah, you just get like one Pokemon that has a multi-strike move, and you could do some crazy work. Bramblin, have you walked enough to evolve? No, he has not walked. Oh, never mind. Bramblin has walked enough to evolve. Tell me about the super technical item. I'm down to hear it. I didn't know the actual distance that you needed to walk to get it to evolve. So when I was playing Scarlet and Violet to complete my Gen 9 decks, I think I spent like 50 minutes walking around Mesa Goza with my Pokemon out like an idiot. Just walking around the city. You know what? Why not? Sure, Tumbleweed can get a nickname. And then it can go in the chest. It can go in the storage. Potentially for a long time. Turtle Shell. If 55 is greater than its base speed, oh sorry, if 55 less than its base speed, 200% chance. If 35 is less than its base speed, 300%. Oh my god. That is a crazy OP item. Especially if you put it on something like, I don't know. What's Steelix's base speed? I think Steelix has a base speed of around 30. It's gotta be like laughably low, right? So where are the other... Okay, there's another Gen 9 Pokemon. I think Pawmot, or Pawmi, or Pawmo, or Pono, or like... I almost called it Porno, but it's a... It's a Pokemon that you need to walk for like 50 minutes with to get it to evolve. I don't think I have a Pawmi, or Pawmot, or Pawmo. Pinscher, Okay, but that 300% to proc would be crazy on, I don't know, what paralyzing moves does it know? Huh. Hmm. Oh my god. Yeah, that is obscene. I mean, what is the counter to that? Just outspeed and hit it with an EQ and hope you take Pinchurchin down? Hope it doesn't have like good dedicated defenses. I don't know what the counter to that is. I don't know how I would counterplay that. If I knew that was a threat in the meta, I'm not sure what I would do as a... I'm not sure what I'd use as my counterplay option, to be honest. Oh, yeah, sorry. I try to run really few ads, but sometimes Twitch just does that. It's either that or everyone needs to watch an ad before coming into the stream, which I feel like that would piss a lot more people off. The pre-roll ads compared to post post-roll ads. I don't know if that's what I'd call them, but yeah. You know what? We have had a pretty good track record of finding my legendary of getting my Pokemon, of getting legendaries. Let me go pick up my title bell. Then I can leave it sitting around the house. Well, actually, no. I should probably put down the title bell. While we're at it, while we're talking about items that summon legendary Pokemon, I should probably go get my hands on... Well, I should probably use the mysterious box that I've redeemed, and I should try and get my hands on... Steelix might be the only fully evolved Pokemon that isn't a base Pokemon to take advantage of this item. Well, let's see. What is about as slow as a Steelix? Steelix is slow as fucking molasses, right? I figure if... this is why it's laughable to me when like, you see the Pokemon anime and, like, they're running from a Steelix or, like, an Onix, and they're just, like... It's just, like, crashing through the ground behind them like a sandworm from Dune. And you watch that and you're like, yeah, that thing has a base speed of 35. I'm pretty sure I could outrun it. It's like those scenes from Jurassic World where they're outrunning a T-Rex. And you're like, okay, well, actually, no. T-Rex might have been a lot faster than we realize. We don't know. Some people who have done research on, like, Tyrannosaur biometrics, they think, yeah, this thing probably had a max speed of, like, 19 kilometers per hour, which most athletic human beings could outrun a T-Rex in a burst. Some people were like, no, the T-Rex is actually fast as hell. It was like, you know, it could, like, speed blitz everyone. Because ambush predator... Oh, hey, you know what? That is actually a pretty good chance to get an Arbok. But yeah, T-Rex speed, a little bit contentious. But what else is very, very slow? Even the Pokemon who you look at and they look slow as hell, they might be, like, surprisingly fast. There's a lot of steel types. Duraludon is probably slow as hell, right? Thing is a... What isn't broken? Oh, what? Tell me what's the ability. I'll tell you if it's broken or potentially the circumstances under which it could become broken. Maybe I should use this chance to get a bit more leather. Oh, a lot of things around here. Screw it. I gotta go get my title bell. Power 1. It attaches a power hub to the Pokemon on switch, and if no, oh. Okay. I could see an OP use case, which would be a Pokemon that knows Solar Beam and Acrobatics. I don't know a use case in which... Well, Geomancy is banned. Okay. What knows like Hyper Beam and Acrobatics? Because Acrobatics is like a 130 or 120 base power if you're not holding anything. And you get a 1-move instant charge up. That's potentially quite OP. Yeah, but it's a good thing Geomancy's banned. Holy shit, that would be so OP. Yeah, most of them are running some sort of like 2-turn charge up. Wait, question, can holding a power herb, like if you have a move like Giga Impact where you use the move, you do all the damage, and then you have a 1-turn cooldown, can power herb cut out the cooldown? Because that would open it up to a lot more of like a lot more physical attackers. Alternatively, oh, okay. I've just saw the horizon expand for like the use cases that's around that. Hmm. Hmm. What about like dynamic punch? What gets dynamic punch and, if anything, oh, it's just a spinnerack. Anything that gets dynamic punch and acrobatics. Any move with a charge turn or a cooldown one is a oh. Oh yeah, that sounds crazy overpowered. I want to say Hawlucha would get both dynamic punch and acrobatics, but I'm not sure. Dynamic. Oh right, right. It's a. If I don't get hit in the first turn, but does it cut down the first turn where you don't get hit? Focus punch. Thank you. My bad. I don't play enough comp. I'm out of touch. You're out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. Sorry. Well, if it cuts out the charge turn for focus punch, that would be crazy OP. What other use cases? I don't even know if. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's too OP. Oh, okay. Glimora with Meteor Beam. That makes sense. And would you wanna? Would you? Oh. Also worth considering. Because if it cuts out the but if it cuts out the charge turn, it still gets the oh right, because it gets the buff applied on the second one. Um, my vote would be something Toucannon's signature move, the blast beak or burn beak or like broke beak or whatever it's called, where it wait, yeah, it is a two-parter, right? Toucannon, yeah, that's hmm. At least I think that'd be a viable play. I don't know. Anyways, we're just gonna sleep the night here and see if the tidal bell procs. Oh, wait, no, it needs to be evening. Okay, my bad. Mine up my botany pots so that I can bring them home and I guess just start using them for stuff. That wasn't not a very good yield. Oh, do tell. Tell me. I actually have a Venomat, do I? Sorry, Venom Moth. A moment. Get over here, you fucking bug. Okay. Get Venomoth, that is one more evolution line that I don't need to worry about touching ever again. Yes, okay. Venomoth acquired. And since it is nighttime, or since it's full night, I'm guessing Lugia isn't spawning today. Oh. Grab the title bell. Venomoth can go here. And just like that, we filled up 2 rows, and I'm not sure what goes here. Although we could make a stop at a Savannah on the way home. That would give me a chance to get an Arbok, that would give me a chance to get a Nidorina, potentially Growlithe, Arcanine. We have a Lipard. You know what, little buddy? You do not have your evolved form. We don't have another one of you to evolve. Grab Natu. Put Natu in. Brain. Where is the nearest Savannah? Okay. Basically on the way home. Now, what we're on the lookout for is... Am I a fan of... Ooh. You know what? Controversial opinion. I fucking love the paradoxes. I like the past paradoxes. I like the future paradoxes. I fucks with them heavy. Although I haven't played Violet actually. And if I do play Violet, I would try and figure out a way to capture my Switch. Like I'd try and figure out a way to put a capture card into my Switch. Well, I know it's a pretty easy thing to do. I'm not sure if it's as easy to live stream though. It can't be that difficult, right? Yeah, I'll just figure out how to do it. You have a weird rule with Paradox Pokemon, by the way. That is, if the Paradox is custom, it gets a secondary ability unrelated to Quark Drive Photosynthesis. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yes! Clawitza down now. Gen 6. Put Clawitza here. That's 8 in a row. Yeah. I feel that. Honestly, I feel like every Pokemon should have 2 abilities, so that whenever you face a Pokemon, you basically have no idea what you're going up against. Or 2 abilities with a certain level of like disparity between the 2 of them, you know? Just to throw a wrench in anyone's planning. Throw a cog in the machine. Why not? No, sorry. Cogs are meant to be a machine. Throw a wrench in the gears. And if you wanna be like super charitable, every Pokemon gets 2 abilities and a hidden ability. Good luck predicting. Good luck with any predictions you wanna make. Oh. I don't know if I apparently have a Kingler. When did I pick up a Kingler? Hold on. I apparently have a Kingler. Man, am I bad with memory or what? There's no way that's a shiny, right? Oh no, it's just... Womp womp. I saw a weird colored Sandygast, because in my memories of playing the Alola games, they're all like yellow. Or they're all like, you know, like sand in a cartoon color. I saw that and I was like, there's no way. There wasn't a way. It was I was wrong. I looked at it, I said, this can't be. And it could not, in fact. And my critical captures are going crazy today. Oh my god. I could have just caught the evolved form of... Oh no, never mind, that's a Bramblin. I was worried that I could have caught the evolved forms instead of, you know... I think we have a Lullaby. I think we actually have a Mandibuzz as well. Mala, we should have most of those things. What I'm really looking for is a Scyther. And I know they're ultra rare in Pixelmon for some fucking reason. God knows. But if I could get a Scyther, I would use the Metal Coat to get a Scizor. And then I have the rock that lets me get a Cleavor, like the Black Augurite or whatever it's called. I could have the whole line captured. I just need like 3 Scythers. Oh, I just need 1 Scyther that can breed. Honestly, I think I got my Black Augurite from the pickup ability that my Meowths have, because I actually have a team of 6 Meowths that are level 100, and whenever I'm off camera and I need to farm money to get Pokeballs, I've just been using my team of level 100 Meowths to run around and, like, kill things with Payday. And that's been my strat so far. And it has worked out moderately well, honestly. I have a Giraffe Rig. You can cook wait, what? Oh my god, oh wow, Manectric. I genuinely did not know that. Well, that's gonna be handy if I'm ever doing this again. Takes like 5 buckets of lava? Fuck me. Oh wait, hold on. That's a furry giraffe. Hold on. Furry giraffe is probably harder to get, so I'm just going to throw a quick ball at that. But a purple boss can drop like a master ball, which would be nice. And if not a master ball, maybe another... Maybe, well, okay, I can't drop like one of the bells. That would be a little overpowered. Ah, tell me about the challenge Pokemon. Oh, shit, it made contact. Whoops. Godoof and Godchamp. Oh. How does one acquire Godoof and Godchamp? I'm guessing one of them's like get a Bidoof to level 100. And then the other one's like get a Machamp or... What else has Champ in its name? I think it's just those two. Like get one of them to level 100. They're a 1v1 and a 6v6 encounter respectively. Oh! Okay. XP share, Manectric, pretty good, I guess. Let me just put a bunch of this stuff in my bag for now. Worry about getting all of that later. I screwed up my chance at getting a free giraffe. I'm not actually sure what you need to... You know what? Yeah, because when I played Scarlet, I just caught a furry giraffe in its like final evo. I'm not really sure what you need to do to evolve a giraffe rig into a furry giraffe. Oh wait, that is an Arbok. Now let me just... Where is that Arbok? Down here? I hear it. Oh, hello. Scheduled the NPC fight and are given one Pokemon per scheduling. You craft it, the staff makes it. If you beat the Godoof, you get to keep the Pokemon you made. Oh. Okay. Cool. That. Need a Nidoran female. Oh. Shit, do we have a Doduo? A Doduo Lingo? We do not. Which I guess also means we don't have a Dodrio either. Yeah, that sounds nasty. I mean, you can... it's a 6v6, right? So you can theoretically bring a team that's, like, insane. One that I presume includes a Dodrio... includes a Godchamp. What? Another Doduo. Let me just get one of them. And whichever one of them is weaker, I will put into the Doduo slot. Has a unique ability that gives it Parental Bond, plus 30% damage reduction, and a move that says 30 times 4 damage and a 20% chance to burn or frostbite per hit. Good fucking god. How's anyone supposed to beat that? That's obscene. 31, okay. They're both 31. 84. Farfetch is 83, then 84, and 85, and then 2 things go there. Okay. Do we there's no way we don't have a Ponyta, right? I wasn't aiming at you, horse. Although this would be a good place to farm leather, I will admit. Yeah, we got Ponyta. Oh, actually quite a good place to farm leather. Filled with things that we can one-shot that drop leather when you kill them. Nidoran males, no Nidoran female. Nidoran male and Nidoran female are found in this biome, right? Celestial Might. Protect plus Swords Dance. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is obscene. I don't know how you're meant to win against that short of like cheesing it. Like using a Fear Rattata team. Apparently hay bales are a lot more useful than I realized, so I'm stealing them. And yeah. What else are we on the lookout for? Should just be like Nidoran female, right? Well, Nidoran female, we have Arbok now. We have Arbok, Nidoran female. Growlithe and Arcanine. Because Godoof itself is strong on its own, and it has anti-fear stats built in. The average encounter takes 3 hours of attempts to beat Godoof. Good lord. Good lord. Are you a fan of MMORPGs by any chance? Because holy shit, that is some MMO raid boss design. Speaking of MMORPGs, my buddy Caleb just got me Enshrouded, so yeah, probably playing that later on stream. If him and Elfie. Oh right, no, Elfie's in camp. Sorry, everyone in Singapore serves like 2 years in the military, and some of my friends are still midway through it. Next time we'll be free. We'll be free at some point in the future, and Elfie will join me playing Enshrouded. Ooh, neither and female, neither and female. And I will be playing Enshrouded with Elfie. So I might have to resist the urge to play a little bit before they come online, just so that I can learn all the basics on stream and we can all progress together. What is the reward for beating it, if I might ask? Fail. And boom. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 in a row. Jesus. Schedule the NPC fight and are given 1 Pokemon per scheduling you craft it. Oh, okay, you get to keep the Pokemon you made. Got it, got it. Which I assume can be like anything. You can make like a specially built Deoxys to take it down. And if you win, you keep the Deoxys. Ooh. Hello. Hello, handsome fellow. Ah, okay, okay. Sizor might be a bit of a pain in the ass to beat. Maybe I just throw out Adolf and breaking swipe it like 15 times. I mean, only the first 6 breaking swipes are gonna matter, but yeah, maybe I just... Swipe. Huh. Why is Alolan Golem on the blocked list? Is it like explosion? Is it like a high-speed explosion user, maybe? Or is it because of Magnet Rise? Is it because it can make itself completely immune? Explosion oh, okay, okay. Does Godoof have any anti-Shedinja capabilities? Oh, sorry, not Shedinja. Yeah, Shedinja. Does it have anything to deal with to deal with Wonder God? Because if it doesn't, you might have a problem. Ah, okay, okay. Well then, I think you've covered every base there is to cover. Huh. Ah, that's weird, but I mean, I could not the weirdest Pokemon interaction. Let me very quickly see if I have a Rhyhorn. We have neither a Rhyhorn nor a Rhydon. Closest thing I have is a Rhyperior. Yeah. God's not helping you here, buddy. Quick ball. You know, the fact that I've caught a bunch of them and then evolved them into advanced, like, different Pokemon really makes me feel like I should have a checklist written down somewhere. It's an easy checklist that tells me, like, hey, you don't have this anymore, you turned it into this. I feel like there's a lot of printable, like, online resources. Rhyhorn, you are number 111. Arawak is 105. Weezing is 110. Okay, 111. 12. Something goes in. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Oh, we have Ponyta, but we don't have Rapidash. That is that's a glaring oversight. I gotta fix that. Has Faith Healing, which is a negative priority full heal with +3 special attack stages. Has 135 special attack, 255 HP, and multi-scale. Holy fuck! Yeah, I don't think you want people to win that boss fight. 7, 8. Rapidash goes here. Okay. So need a Tentacruel. Biome does still have a few things we need to find. One example of which is Growlithe. Ah. Okay, okay. Fair play. I swear, I've only seen like Hisuian Growlithe in Ultra Space. I haven't seen like an actual Growlithe in like ages. Strange. Strange and stranger. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Ah, there we go. Hey, buddy. Get in my ball. So we started the stream at like 55% completion. I think we're at like 56 maybe? 57? Oh no, 56. It's moveset. Faith Healing, Water Spout, Twin Beam, and Focus. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's... That would make me crash out. I couldn't do that calmly. Oh. Oh, wow. Man, you've thought of everything. Three Dreepies. I could hang out long enough to get 3 Dreepies. Oh, I could just... All the pseudo-legendaries I don't have, I could just breed them. Oh, do tell me about the simpler challenge. This thing's gonna keep rough skinning itself to death. Unless I capture it. Or switch into Hunter. Wait, no, fuck, False Swipe can't hit it. Okay, yeah, I may need to... You're given a Pokemon with a move of the same name, and if you can make it work without it detrimenting your Pokemon, you get a special ribbon on that Pokemon that gives it the title Pokemon the Alpha Bro. Huh. So wait, I'm confused. You get like a... Could I get an example? Well, the move, it gives it +3 attack stages and confuse... Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. Maybe good for like a... Like, getting the +3 very quickly, and then using procking a Lumberry. Wait, What's the berry that cures all status effects? Citrus is health. Lum is... I think like paralyze, confuse. Okay. Yeah, but then ooh. Okay, do that and then acrobatics because you're no longer holding a held item. Could make that work. Okay. I literally cannot switch. I have like a dusk ball. Maybe a level ball? I don't know. There's only a 59 level difference. Yeah. I like it. I like it too. And we now have a Dreepy. That's great. Material solutions, I'm assuming, are like use this held item, or like use like you need to grind until you're X level. I am assuming that's what you mean. What we could do with another Honage. Actually do with another Honage. That'd be pretty big. Okay, what yeah, everyone knows like 16. Real question is, do you hit on 16 when playing blackjack? I should have said when playing blackjack first. That's entirely. Ooh. In your neighborhood, what is that? 25 ghost type. Ooh. Ooh, but the risk is so fun though. Hmm. Ah, but then the dealer always pulls something out of his ass. 7, 9. wait. 6, 7. I fucking hate brain rot. 6, 7. 6, 7, 9. Okay, we probably already have a Honage. Oh. Okay, Honage, then we got a Doublade, and then we need to get a Dusk Stone. I keep trying to call them Duck Stones, but we get a Dusk Stone. And then we evolve Doublade into Aegis Slash. We split on 10, 10, double on 11. Never hit on 14 or higher. Oh. Okay. I didn't know though. I didn't know there was like this much. Oh my god. Chansey, please. Chansey, please. Get in my ball. Get in my fucking ball, Chansey. Oh. I think Chansey is like one of the rarest naturally spawning. Oh. I did not know. I genuinely think Chansey is like one of the rarest spawns in. I love the noise it makes. Chansey. Sounds like a Texan woman. Chansey. Okay. Then Spore. And then like every Ultra Ball we have. You know who brags that poker is bad, and then they play me and they're like, the fuck, girl. I've been saying, right? It's never the people. It's like when someone's competent enough to brag and back it up, that's when they're scary. It's them and the quiet people. So how many? I want to find out just how rare Chansey is. Because I remember, like, there have been Pixelmon versions where I've sat in the savannah for, like, days on end, waiting for this fat pink motherfucker to show up. Okay. Flash. Check spawns. Right, we can't do that. Open to LAN, allow cheats on. Start LAN world. Check spawns. Shadow Paladin. Okay. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that adapting to other people's playstyles is a goated trait. Chansey is a 0.14% chance. That means out of every 100 Pokemon, no, sorry, out of every 800 Pokemon that spawn, one of them is a Chansey, probably. And then even rarer, we got shit like Rhydon. Cyclizar, we don't have that, I don't think. Licky Licky. Clefable is super rare, apparently. So is Blissey. Yeah. W strategy. Okay, Chansey, you go into. I want to say Chansey's like here. 113. Oh, okay. 113, then 114. Then Rhydon goes right there. Okay. Wait a sec. Actually, Farigiraf should not be in the to be trained. Farigiraf cannot be trained any further. Say Farigiraf is like here. 981. Oh. Oh no, I was off by 1. Okay. Farigiraf is here. My bad. Yeah, I love that feeling. I love the feeling of being better at a game than someone and like not telling them. Like the sheer joy of that. Oh my god. Wait, a guild like in a video game, or a guild like, because I know there's like the Writers Guild of America. And like, you know what, fuck it, I just want a Pinkto duo. Ah, okay. Yeah, it would have been annoying if like you joined a physical guild of people, and then because they got mad at you, they were like, no. No more. Still no Growlithe. I don't know if Growlithe is exclusively a morning time spawn, or if it's like a conditional, like it only spawns in evenings under this. Ah, yeah, that is helpful. I am like not a mathematician. Like my math grades have consistently been terrible. Well, actually, that's not true. My math grades have been terrible when I learned them in school. When I learned them myself, my math grades like rocket up. I've heard a lot of explanations, like it's the impetus behind why you learn something. Like, for example, if I'm learning it to get a grade in school, I'm like, ugh. Yeah. Valid. Like, for me, it's always been like a... I will only excel at the things I want to excel at. Everything else I'm just kind of terrible at. And then when I decide, like, okay, yeah, I need math to get into college, I need to have a good math SAT so I can get into a college, which I did. I got into college, hooray. And then I decide to study under my own power. That was... Okay, basically, I didn't touch math since I was in Sec 5, which is 17 years of age. Okay, then I went to then I went to do my ITE. I went to do my higher NITEC, which is like a technical degree in Singapore. I did nothing with math. I did my diploma. I did basically nothing with math. I did my 2 years of military service. I did basically nothing with math. The highest math I did was like using my rifle cleaning tool to like fuck with my scope, because I don't know what it is. Maybe I got like a big dumb face or something. Omnidisciplinary savant here, but I like learning how to focus. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say like the only times I've ever used math in the army were using my like adjuster to fuck with the scope on my gun, because I have a big fucking face, and like whenever someone else zeroes a rifle for me, it's a little bit off. It's a fraction off. So I gotta unfuck it. I gotta unfuck it. And yeah. And then when I got out of the military and I did my SATs, the American Standardized Academic Testing, I had like a 1290 or something. Yeah, it might have been 1290 or like 1310, something in that ballpark. And the only reason I got it, the only reason I got that high of a grade was because I decided that I was gonna study. Stealing PC. It's a nice color. Wait, huh? I got just stole a PC from there. Where is it? Hello? Did I not just break a PC? Oh, it's in my hand. It's in my held item. Ah, great. But yeah, it feels so much better studying. Like, it feels so much better studying when you are the cause of you are the source of the internal motivation. Like when something else forces you to study, like school, you're like, I don't want to do this. But when you get to choose and you study for yourself, it's amazing. It's like entering a flow state. You lock in, and all that shit like makes sense to you. What type of fucking maniac designs an elevator like this? What kind of actual fucking serial killer designs an elevator like this? Christ in heaven. Who the fuck? What type of serial killing maniac designs an elevator like that? You get physical hunger for new knowledge and skills. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It feels like you are a creature that was not made to be static. And honestly, when I finish my university course, I might just go back and be like, you know what? Nah. Run it back. Let's try a new one. Or like, you know what? Fuck it. I have a master's. I have a bachelor's. Let's go for a master's. But at the same time, that is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and every minute that I'm not in the workforce is money that I'm... Damn. Okay, okay. Huh. Wonder how fast I read. Probably not that quickly. Yeah. You know what? I've just realized that my chat seems to be, like, filled with some pretty extraordinary people. We've got you, we've got, we have multiple... It's weird. We have more than one childhood pediatrician. Which is weird. You think, like... Hey... Thank you. But you'd think, like... You'd think, like, there'd only be, like, one or two super remarkable people. But no, there's, like... Well, let's see, who comes immediately to mind? well, we've got a couple who are like childhood pediatricians. We've got multiple doctors. I'm just like, yeah, maybe this generation's like doctors. They actually like watching people on Twitch. It's not. It must be like gone are the days of like our parents who are like, yeah, don't watch video games. This will rot your brain. What on? Oh, it's just a Gyarados. Saw that and I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay. Wiglet, I'm not sure if we... You know what? Hold on. Do we have a Wiglet? The amount of clicking I need to do... No, we only have a Wug Trio. Okay. Wiglet, get over here. Get over here, little buddy. Speaking of things we need to get, Lapras. That'll close a group of a few Pokemon. And it'll save me the effort of having to do a lot of deep sea exploration. Plus, if I have a Lapras on my team, I can just ride the thing around. Hell, I could probably build myself a mono water type team. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, ooh, the urge to go to Ultra Space. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel for all this clicking. Remember one time you were offered to learn a new spoken and written language for a college course and your professor was like, I'm not grading that. Damn. Wild. Actually, I don't have a Drifblim, do I? Man, the combination of having quick balls at your... The assignment was about language bias. Why not go to its natural conclusion? Huh. Wait, seriously, are you a sociolinguist by any chance? Because I have unwittingly found myself in a course that is a lot of sociolinguistics. Like a lot of sociolinguistics. It's not even funny. Like for example, I am in Bachelor's of English Language and Lit, right? And then I have my course. I thought it was gonna be a lot about like literature, like hey, read Odysseus, and like tell me how it makes you feel, right? Like read the Odyssey, read the Iliad. Tell me how it makes you feel. But in the end, it was a lot of like, this is how people speak when they come from this socioeconomic background. This is how people speak when they come from that background. What can you infer? Like, do these people, like, if a person speaks this way, does he think his time is more valuable? If a person speaks that way, does he think this? Does he think that? And I realized, like, oh my god. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sociolinguistics is one of the aspects of being a linguistics student that is like fucking me up. Huh. Okay. I speak like one moderately well, and I can kind of understand the other, which is Chinese. And my Chinese is terrible. If any like actual Chinese people hear me speaking, they're like, "Dog, did you just like kill a Chinese person and put his face on?" It is uncanny. Like how are you completely atonal while speaking a tonal language? It's like the like, okay, so I'll give you an example, right? First I'll give you the correct example, which is 如果你讲华语，你会知道每一个字有个 I don't know how to describe like the accent mark. We just call them like the something 字声, which is like this sound. There's like first tone, second tone, third tone, fourth tone. The first tone's like ah, The second tone's like ah. Third tone is like ah, which is like there's a divot in the middle, and then the last one is ah, which is the hard like the hard phonic like k. It produces the hard sound. And then this is the way I speak. 我讲华语的时候，我没有什么电声，只是讲的，就是用我的每一个字都没有什么声音，只有一字声 ，which is it is fucking psychotic. Like it sounds like you are a serial killer who has like ripped out a Chinese person's brain and stuck your fingers in it, and you're like, yeah, I'm using you to speak. I'm puppeting your corpse. Because it is so unsettling when you hear a tonal language with no internal tonation. It's like, can you imagine if I spoke the English language, but when I spoke the English language, I used absolutely no form of emphasis. There's no form of emphasis. No word is emphasized over any other word. And then you sound like this all the time. So I sound like a fucking lunatic, right? Like, the first question people ask when they hear me speaking Chinese is like, why do you sound like that? Are you angry with me? I do something wrong. It's just... like, fuck. Yeah, and then there's English, which is like... English is its own thing to learn. Yeah, it's... Oh boy. What? I'm going to catch a second Shuppet. Because these things, I believe, evolve into Bonnet. And then I'm going to have to end the stream here, because I need to go out. I need to get myself food. And then I need to be ready for Caleb, and so we can play Enshrouded later together. I usually try and get like a little bit of break between when I stream. Or I try to get a little bit of a break between the streams. Hawaiian Creole is wild. Hawaiian Creole is wild because it's non-literal in every sense. The words are made up and definitions don't matter, and you have to intuit what the person means. Ah, that is actually surprisingly common in context languages. It's like this is baffling to me as someone who's like who's a linguist trained and raised on English. Like, there are languages where pronouns do not exist. There are languages where nouns do not exist. It's just like there is a word that translates to this one, and it's used for people, and there's a word that translates to this one, and it's used for objects, and they just use the two of them. That is fucking insane to me. It is wild. And if you are raised knowing like a context-based language like that, you have absolutely no problem intuiting and understanding it, which is insane. It's like, it almost makes me wonder if the way you learn a language alters the way that your brain is like put together, you know? Yeah. And I'm not surprised. It would help. But like, it kind of makes me wonder, like, okay, so a lot of African languages, there doesn't exist a concept of like fixed points in the future. Okay, there is past, there is a long time ago in the past, there is present, there's a little bit of time in the future, and there is the future, and the future is an abstract singular, or like an abstract singularity, right? There is the future, there is after this, but there is no like 2 months from now, 8 months from now, 6 years from now, 12 days. Like, it doesn't exist. And I'm just wondering if that causes it to like rewire your brain. Like, the way you pick up a language is the way you interface with reality. And like, if I were raised speaking a language where, yeah, it definitely affects, but I'm thinking, like, if I was raised speaking a language where there was no concept of the future, would it just be so alien to me that I don't make plans for the future? Like, I mean, I live in a very warm place that's basically got the same weather year round. It's our seasons are like hot and wet. Like those are the seasons. But if I was raised in a place like that, would I just not prepare for winter? Would I like would I not brace myself for like the changing of the seasons? Would I not like would the only things that exist to me functionally be the past and now, the past and present? It's crazy, you know. It's like how much would that alter the way that you interface with life? But anyways, we can all ponder about that at some later point in the future, because I need to go get myself some food. And well, actually, first I gotta check on my. Oh god. Okay, never mind. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna dig a hole in the ground and we're gonna be AFK, because 3 hours to get 2 Pokemon to reproduce is an insane amount of time. So I'm just gonna dig a hole in the ground, and we're going to end the stream. And I'm going to be back, and I'm probably going to be breeding a few things off camera. And we'll just be doing that. But yes, CSE, thank you for keeping me company for most of this stream. And I will catch you either later when Caleb and I do Enshrouded. Caleb, Elfie, and myself do Enshrouded. Or on Friday, because I've cleared up some of my workflow. I've done a bit of my university coursework. And my next thing is due on the 2nd of October. So as long as I stay on top of my coursework and don't fuck anything up, I should be able to stream again, which means Pixel Mondays on today, and we do the dinosaur episodes on Fridays, and hopefully Mumcraft on Sundays. But that's kind of contingent on my mum. Anyways, thanks for sticking around, CSE. Good luck with all of your academic pursuits. I know I need luck with mine. And I'll see you later. Goodbye!